Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the magical mystery tour that is this channel. Today we are doing a foundation wear test of a product that they say is perfect for our mature age skin. It is meant to be the most blurring, the most beautiful finish on our skin. What is it? It is the ABH Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. We're going to try it. I'm going to do a bit of a wear test. So let's get to it. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads. And if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go. A couple of things. I have worn this once already. I wore it yesterday. Didn't film it. Just wore it to see, to get a feel for it, just grabbed it. What I will read about this, it is a medium to full coverage long wearing formula that blurs pores, fine lines and wrinkles for up to 12 hours. Powered by precision blur technology, this hydrating velvet matte foundation features hyaluronic acid for a smooth, flawless finish and second skin feel. What else you need to know why you'll love it? Velvet matte, medium to full coverage with a natural second skin finish. Blah, blah, blah. Weightless, water-based formula, effortlessly blends and builds. Hydrates skin, everything that we've just said. Visibly even skin tone and masks discoloration, redness and blemishes. Non-slip formula doesn't melt, separate or settle into lines. Ideal for all skin types, especially oily skin. Luxe custom molded component. Who cares about that part? Available in 25 flexible shades and undertones. Dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic and safe for sensitive skin. So, it says that it is a weightless formula. What I will tell you, this is definitely full coverage. It also feels heavy on your skin. It's not weightless. As soon as I put it on, it felt very heavy. It felt very thick. You can get full coverage and it not be thick. But this one did, in fact, feel very, very thick. And it straight away, it looked like it was trying to separate up here, but it did settle down after a while. It did last a long, long time, but you can see, and like I have to draw your attention to it, these lines here, it did tend to settle in that, but that was the only place. But when I took it off, 12 hours later, it did look fantastic. I hadn't had any breakdown. Yesterday I applied with a sponge. Today I'm going to try and actually load a brush up and apply it a bit lighter because I think it's got potential to be quite fantastic if it doesn't feel heavy. Now I have got the second lighter shade, OCR, I think it is. Yes, it was what was recommended. It's light. And I put it on and went, that's too light for me. But apparently, it's not. Apparently, I'm pasty. That is 2 pumps right there. So, it's thick. You can see even in there, like, she's thick. She's not going anywhere. I'm getting a smaller brush today and working it right in because I may end up using my sponge after, but I want to really work it into a brush and go in a bit lighter because it was super thick yesterday and this is better. So if you work it into your brush, like those 2 pumps are going to, should be more than enough. I want it to have more medium than full coverage, I think, based on how it felt yesterday. Like yesterday it just felt like a paste because I had completely loaded it up. But you can still get, this is a technique that you want to try, you can still get, like look, that's still giving me quite good coverage. How white am I? Can you imagine what I'm going to be like in the middle of winter? If you load your brush right up and really work it into the bristles, let's have a look here. It's still, like straight away, you can see it's still giving you a lot of coverage. It's just not going to apply as thick and pasty. This is how it looks like second skin by doing it this way. If you're troweling it on with, look, let's have a look here. Like if you're getting a thicker brush, like even a bigger brush like that, or the brush that I like to use, which is like this style of brush, it's just going to apply too much. Get a smaller buffing style brush. I mean, what's this one? It's just a Nude by Nature brush that I've clearly got with another product, I think, because I don't think I've ever bought that on its own. But you can see it's buffing in, and it's going to be more skin-like. And then what you can do is apply more where needed. So you saw it wasn't a huge amount on there, like it was 2 pumps, and we've still got a fair bit of product. Just keep working around in that palette, and I'll work that in now. So it's worked right into the brush, right? You can't see really any on the brush. And so this is given a medium coverage. So you see, you can still see my features, like you can still see my freckles and that just peeking through. Do I want to do a bit more coverage? Just to show you the coverage that you can build up. I mean, that's a small amount, yeah? I've just put another pump on there. So again, work it into that brush, and you can see it's building up the coverage, but it's not feeling super heavy like it would if I were to just apply it, like just swipe it on to a brush and go from there. Really work it into your brush so that you're not using as much and it goes a lot further. You can see that's built up more than this side now. I'm so white. We'll add some colour to me in a second. I'll just even this out now. But yeah, it's, if you don't want to feel super heavy, and even this feels heavy on my face. It's not weightless. I don't care what they say, but God, I can't get over how pale I am. Let me just take off this central, see if that makes much of a difference. Not really. Turned off the center light to see. I've got an allergy at the moment, guys. I'm having, I can't think of what this is called, but essentially it's a rash that's just got to burn itself out. But there we are, looking very ghostly. What I'm going to do is, let's just have a look. Even now, I'm just looking at this. I can see like sort of brush marks. So I'm just grabbing this, and what I'll do is I'll just do double duty, clean off what is on here. So essentially this is loaded, right? It's got a little very fine amount, and just tapping over my face to even it out. There is a bit of hair there. Is that going to mess my face if I get that off? Alright. I was seeing brush marks. Now that is a problem when you have a thicker product. When you don't know what to use with your products, ideally, if it is a thin product, use a brush, because a sponge will soak up the product, like a fair bit of the product. If it is a thicker product, you are better off using a sponge, because a brush will do exactly what that did and leave brush marks. If you are going to use a brush, then it's worth doing this after the fact. I look like a ghost at the moment. Now, I could darken up, and in fact I probably will. I can add a drop, like it's not the perfect shade for me come winter. It's really going to be, but right now ideally I should probably add a drop of pigment to it to darken it up, or some bronzing drops or something, which I'll probably do next time. But that's sort of where we're looking. What I'm going to do now, it's really making these stand out, yeah? So what I'm going to do now is add some concealer, set my face down, do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you how it looks once it's done. And we'll go from there. Okay, so this is how it looks finished. You can see it's looking very smooth. I warmed it up, obviously. It's given natural highlights. I've warmed it up with bronzer. It's looking pretty flawless at the moment. My battery, I'm trying to be quick, my battery has gone flat. I will check in later. I'm heading out for the day to football again. It is beautiful. I prefer it this way than applied really heavy, but we will check in again after. Okay, doing a check-in. We are 8 hours in. So there's a little bit of breakdown just around the nose. There was a little bit of transfer where I've been wiping it because I was outside in the cold. Excuse the noise of the TV in the background. But other than that, it looks pretty fresh for 8 hours. Don't you think? I've still got the center light off. Where is, and in fact, that's just like, it still looks really good. I just see the little texture that I normally get there. There's no, like I'm just touching now, I haven't put anything on it. There is no actual shine or breakdown whatsoever. We can, in fact, just going to see, like it looks, as I said, I've been outside at the football today, and we're just going to a friend's for dinner after. So I've just given it a spray of powder. It looks brand new. It looks like she's ready to go, like I've just done her. I sat outside for 3 hours. I've also had a nap because like I'm just exhausted all the time at the moment, but not bad for 8 hours in. It doesn't look it. Just putting a little bit of colour back on the lips. She's good to go. So I've worn it a couple of times now, once with the brush really heavy, or with the sponge really heavy. Buff it in. Buff it in. It's going to last all day. This might, I didn't think, well, I don't know. I didn't think that this was going to wear as good as it does. It's really, really surprised me in that even like I've been asleep with my hand here, my hand here. She looks good. What do you think after 8 hours? Doesn't look it. I really, really like this. Is it going to end up being one of my favourites? I'm not sure. There's a good chance it will, because this probably looks the best a full workday in, if you're considering 8 hours, than any other product that I've ever used. It still does feel like I'm wearing makeup, but she's good. She's good. Probably won't do another check-in because I don't know how I'll be when I come back. If I don't, this is it. So, and don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. Come along, hang out, subscribe, all that jazz. Until next time, let me know what you think about this. Like, down below in the comments. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.